Okay, so we looked at the first calculation for BMI. This is the second calculation that I mentioned for BMI. So you may have seen calculations for BMI in your weight based off of your kilograms by your height based off of meters squared. So for those that feel comfortable working in the metric system, this is one in which you can definitely use. Also, if you're a dietetics or nursing major, kines majors, we tend to, in a lot of the calculations, use the metric system here and focus more on putting everything into kilograms and into meters or centimeters. So you would want to possibly use this formula if you're more comfortable there. If you haven't heard already, when we calculate our weight in pounds into kilograms, the magic number is 2.2. So we have to divide your weight in pounds by 2.2. So if I was trying to get the weight in kilograms, I would take the 145 pounds and I would divide it by 2.2, and that would give me, get your calculators out, work your math as we go through this, that would give you 65.91 kilograms. So a person who weighs 145 pounds weighs 65.91 kilograms. So that's one calculation that you need to know. The other calculation that you need to know is, how do I get my height into meters? And this one is a little bit more tricky. And depending on how you learned math as a child, you might know how to put it into centimeters or into meters. What I can tell you is that 1 inch equals 0.0254 meters. So 1 inch also equals 2.54 centimeters. So depending on how you work your math and move your decimal places over, you can also figure that out. So let's plug those numbers, now that we have them, into our formula that we have right here. So I have 65.9 kilograms, and I'm going to divide that by my height, which is 5 feet 6 inches. So if I'm going to put that totally in inches, because I need it in inches to get into there, I'm going to do what? I'm going to take 66 inches and I'm going to divide it. If I want to put it straight in meters, I will use the 0.0254. And that is going to give me a number. So plug that into your calculator and you should get 1.674. So now we have our weight in kilograms and we have our meters, but we need to square it. So what do we do here? We need to multiply these. So once you multiply your 1.6, what do you get? You actually get 2.810. So to clean this up, 65.9 divided by 2.810. When you do the math on that, you should be getting a number at about 23.4. So now we have the person who is 145 pounds and 5 feet 6 inches tall, has a body mass index of 23.4. Now, try to remember what classification that is for someone's BMI. Remember, we have underweight, normal weight, overweight, and obese. So where does 23.4 fit in? You should be able to identify this number, know how to do the calculation, and then know which classification they are for the exam.